Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to show you how to do your spark plugs on all 87 and 93 Foxbody Mustangs. If you're not familiar with these engines, I want to let you know that the plug wires do have to go back on in a specific order. And that firing order is 1 right up here at the front, 2, 3, 4 in the back, 5 starting over here, 6, 7, and then ending with 8. So just make sure when you're putting those plug wires back on, they are in that correct order. First things first, good practice when working on any vehicle. Let's go ahead and disconnect the battery. Now we can go ahead and remove the plug wire, which will expose the spark plug. I use a spark plug socket, which you can buy at your auto parts store. It says 5/8 or 16 millimeter on it, and this one's actually magnetic. That way it holds the spark plug when you're pulling it out. We're going to go ahead and put our socket on our spark plug and go ahead and push left and loosen her up. Once it's hand tight, you should just be able to go in there and turn her out. And there it is. Now continue this for the other cylinders. And for this one, you can just move the oil dipstick down and out of the way. This side can be a little difficult because you do have to remove the intake tube. Now that all the plug wires are removed, we can go ahead and remove the spark plugs. I like to use an extension on these because it's easier to get to them. Now we'll use our spark plug gap tool that you can get at any auto parts store. I got this one up at AutoZone and it was like 50 cents. Just look up online whatever the factory gap should be, and we'll move this along the edge until it's gapped at the correct amount. Alright, so we're going to want to take it out of the box. I went with Motorcraft. You can get whatever brand you want. There's Bosch, Autolites, I don't know. There's a bunch of different brands, but I just know this is a Ford product, so I like to use it. Let's see where these came gapped from the box. So we're going to go ahead and put this in, scoop it around. Looks like we're at about 0.50. I mean, I think 0.54 is what these cars are. I actually run mine bigger, right around here. But I would stay with whatever the factory manual tells you to run. And if it's too big, you can just press down on the tip and that'll close it in. Now we can reinsert the spark plugs after they're properly gapped. You just kind of wiggle it till you feel it catch, and then spin it to the right. They don't need to be super tight. Just give them a good turn. Now we can put the designated wires back onto the spark plugs. These are numbered spark plug wires. If yours are not, I would go ahead and mark them with a permanent marker to go ahead and get the numbers on them so you know where they go. And 6. Number 7. And number 8. This one's kind of hard to get to because it's way in the back. Make sure that the wires are turned so they're not on the header, or they will melt. Okay, we can repeat the same process for the other side. Then we just reinstalled all the plug wires and then the intake tube.